So we're here at the Emirates just for this Champions League quarter-final. Arsenal women against Wolfsburg, and it'll be coming up the other side of this. Yeah. How you doing? It's over and over and over again. We are here at the Emirates for this game tonight. I'm just checking that my settings are right, because if you can't hear me, there'll be no point. Right, okay. That seems to be working. So, here we are. Let me see if I can actually turn my camera around. Not sure if I can. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. I can always turn it around that way. So you can see that we are here at the Emirates Stadium for this game. We're on telly as well at the same time as we're live as well, which is all pretty cool. So, I haven't seen the team news yet, actually. I'll be more worried about the Tottenham game getting called off tonight, which is looking like could put our game on Saturday in jeopardy, which would be an absolute nightmare. But anyway, let's hope that's not the case. We've got a little comment in there from Imperative Views. How you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Looking forward to this game. We'll see if we can get a signal inside the ground, because quite often I can't. So I'll have to see. We're just walking around now. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. We're just around 1 o'clock end. We're in the East End tonight, so we'll just be walking around. And there's a guy jogging just past us as well. Some people are too keen, aren't they? I mean, I don't mind a bit of jogging, but, you know, it's only so much. Not today. Yeah, not tonight, no, exactly. So Ryan's in the chat there, says, yeah, it's about Chelsea Spurs been called off, yeah. Just a little while ago. That's not looking good, is it? Because they could well want to try and call the game off on Saturday. And, you know, we're here for 4 days. And it would be an absolute nightmare if they decided to call it off. But anyway, let's hope that isn't the case. And it's all right for the weekend. But anyway, tonight's got to get out of the way first. Big game, this really important game. And let's hope that we can get a result to take over to Germany next week. Obviously, Andreas gave us a lot of information on Wolfsburg the other night on this show, which was interesting. I've not seen the team lineups yet. Brian says, I was thinking that as well, yeah. I think if it's off tonight, the likelihood it's going to be off on Saturday, I suppose. But anyway, let's hope it isn't. There's a little kickabout going on, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. Little kickabout with the stewards. It's all good fun. And we're getting around to our entrance now. Brian said strong team tonight. I'm going to check on the lineups in a minute, actually. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. So I'm going to have a look in a minute when we get there and see what the lineup is. I'd assume it'll be full strength. I can't remember what block we're in, actually. I have to check the tickets and see. I know it's on the East Stand somewhere, which is where we are now. So we'll see. I think it might be H. Is it H?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in H. Rajendra is in as well. Rajendra, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Looking forward to the game, I'm sure you are as well. We're going to get in and we're going to research. So I don't know whether or not I might lose a bit of signal here, or whether they might make me turn the camera off. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see. Let's hope we can keep this going, because I do want to get some stuff inside the ground, particularly of the warm-up for the players and stuff like that. So we'll have to see how that works out. But we're just going to be coming in now, actually, to H, which is just here. Any bags? This one to this queue here.
Any bags?
I haven't got any bags, no. We haven't got any bags, so we're fine. Next thing is whether or not the ticket's going to scan on the barcode, because that always seems to be an issue. But let's see. Agenda says they search for cans of drink. Yeah, they may well do, but we haven't got any cans of drink either, so it's fine. We don't have any bags, no cans of drink. So we don't have anything to worry about. Oh, we're going to be searched now. This will be fun. Okay. Oh, that was good. We got through. So that's first thing. Now we've got to try and get through the turnstile, which could be fun. You should just scan it. Just scan it on the scanner. It's upside down.
Big dangerous.
No, well, there's no brain damage. There's no. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, we got in anyway, so that's the first good news. We have got in, so we're good to go. Right, well, where are we? Block 14, which is this one here. So we are about to go in to the ground, which is going to be good. Block 13, seat 442. So I'll turn the camera around. You can have a little look at what's going on. Yeah, 14. 14. Oh, we're 13, yeah. So we're here anyway, which is good. I don't know where the seat numbers are. I don't know where the seat numbers are. That's 453. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. 442. 441. So here we are. We have made it into the ground. Right, what I'll do, if I turn the camera around, hopefully you can see the pitch. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to get early, but there you go. So as a score prediction, it's going to be a tight game. I think we'll win 2-1, maybe. Denver says, like, popcorn last time, no problem. We had to leave our cans of drink. Yeah, we didn't bring anything in. It's not worth the aggravation, is it, really? Denver says, last time I was there, they told everyone to sit. So, yeah, I mean, they've only opened, I think they're only opening the East End for tonight anyway, as far as I know. I don't think they're opening anywhere else. I know for Saturday's game, it's tough. They're opening but not this one. For whatever reason, I don't know. Anyway. This is going to be a very interesting game. Very different to all the WSL games. We struggled a bit in the group stage, but we've got a stronger team now. I don't know what the lineup is. I can't check on my phone because I'm using my phone for this, so I don't know what the lineup is. I'm assuming it'll be the usual suspects, the team that we would expect. Obviously, Lindbergh is in goal. I can see her warming up at the moment with Lydia Williams. I'm assuming that she's probably starting. Lydia Williamson and Raphael in the back, I would imagine. Terry says, good. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to It's only Harry's the only one who's here. The girls are coming out actually now. Look at that, have a little warm up, which is good. Can I fix my mic? Can you not hear me? Ryan says, "Oh, do you invite me to our special mate?" I may do. I don't know. I don't know if he's here. We'll see. Can I fix my mic? Can you not hear me then? I don't know. Tom says, "Great stuff, Eddie." Tom, thanks for tuning in, mate. I don't know whether it might be better using the other mic. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, okay, you can hear me now. Wait, I did just turn the camera and that might be why. I'll just see if I can get a bit more of the warm-up one for you, if you can see it. All right, I've just seen the team actually. It's not quite what I was expecting. It is Zinsberger in goal. It's Wilbermoy, Williamson and Catley, which looks like a back three, which is a bit... I don't know if we lined up like this. No, we're not. It'll be Williamson and Wilbermoy at the back, Catley and Moritz as fullbacks, Little and Walty sitting, and then it's McCabe, Mead and Miedemar behind Blackstenius. So it's just obviously Raphael's not playing tonight. She still must be injured. So Wilbermoy's come in there, which is yeah, a little bit of a I don't know. Obviously, I prefer Raphael to play, but it is what it is. Wilbermoy can do a job, hopefully. I mean, for Wolfsburg, Jill Rohr's playing as well, and Janssen as well. So the two ex-Arsenal players are both starting for Wolfsburg tonight as well. Looks like Jill Rohr's up front as well. The girls are just coming up to warm up, actually, just in front of us. Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment that Raphael's not fit, but anyway, good to see Leah Williamson back after missing the FA Cup game on Friday. The players are warming up right in front of us, actually. I'm going to get this on if I can. So they look up for this game, they look ready, and I'm sure it's going to be good. Tom says they love these, trying to watch Ralph, Barth and the kids. Terry says, evening, Ryan. Ryan says, hi, back. Terry says, loud and clear. Good, I'm glad you can hear me. Robert says, your mic is good, fantastic. As long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. I'd look a bit silly, wouldn't I? Sitting here talking to myself. Gunnosaurus is here, actually, as well. I'll see if I can get Gunnosaurus in for you. I don't know if you're going to see him. Gunnosaurus there as well. We know it's Mesut Ozil in that disguise, don't we now? So that's fine. Since he left, he's got a good job to do. But Jenna says you're in the right place to get Beth's signature. Yeah, she can come over and sign anything she likes. That's perfectly fine. It's a good seat, actually. Yeah, we're only 11 rows from the front, 12 rows from the front. Fantastic view. Hopefully, it's going to be a really, really good game. I'm a little bit surprised Laura Wainwright is not starting, actually. Obviously, she knows the German team. She would have played against Wolfsburg lots of times before. So I'm a bit surprised maybe she hasn't started. But Noel Moritz has been great at right back anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. And Terry says, you've got to give Terry a wave. Give Terry a wave on the camera. You've got to give Terry a wave. He wants to wave. There you go. There you go. There you go. You happy now, Terry? You've got a wave. So, yeah, this is... Wolfsburg warming up as well. If anyone's interested in Wolfsburg warming up, they're over there. I don't know whether you can see them, but they are over there warming up in green. obviously Jill Roord as well. I know probably Harry's favourite player, ex Arsenal player, shall we say. She is over there warming up for Wolfsburg. As much as we do love Jill Roord, but obviously we don't want her to have a great game tonight, do we? So let's hope that she doesn't, or next week either. I'm pretty confident we can win this game. It was mentioned the other night that Wolfsburg's issues are probably defensively. Our front three tonight with Mead, McCabe, and obviously Viv behind Stina. There's goals in his team. We know there are. A little bit worried that Rafa's not playing at the back because we know Wolfsburg can cause a threat. They scored 7 goals in 2 games against Chelsea, didn't they? So yeah, we know they're gonna cause us problems. We've been a little bit sloppy from set pieces as well. So we need to be better on that side of things tonight, and then we've got a great chance. If we restrict Wolfsburg to very few opportunities, you can think we'll score. The music's got a bit loud now. Robert says there, who are the players from Arsenal? And where's my wave? You've got Jill Roord and Danielle Janssen as well. They're both starting for Wolfsburg. But as Terry says there, only Jill. Gutted she left. I was a bit gutted she left, but ultimately we've got some good players to replace, haven't we? And I think it was more about. I was more disappointed that DVD left actually, but anyway, we've got over that now because we've got a great team. We've got some great new signings, and we look like we've got a better squad now. So I'm not too disappointed. Yeah, it was disappointing at the time, obviously, when good players leave. You're upset, aren't you? But we move on, and hopefully we will win this game tonight and get into that semi-final. I mean, I don't know if you watched the Barcelona game last night. They were a little bit lucky, I thought, to win that game. The penalty made a big difference, didn't it? And it just goes to show, though, they can be got at, and they can be beaten. So give us an opportunity if we do get through this tie that we can beat them. Robert says amateur tickets. Well, we got the 2 for this game and the Spurs game, and they were a tenner each, which isn't too bad, is it? £10 a game at the Emirates Champions League. Can't really grumble, can you? And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to a lot more women's games now, because the price is good for for the football that you get. Obviously, it's Champions League football as well. So, yeah, I can't recommend it enough. Actually, it's good stuff. The warm-up's going well, actually. I'll see if I can get you back on there. Jonas has come out now onto the pitch. He's not doing anything at the minute. He's just walking around having a look about, but I'm sure he will be getting the goals in very soon. They're going for a drink at the minute to have a little bit of a rest after that warm-up. They're just telling us that VAR is going to be used tonight, which is unusual, isn't it, in the women's game? We saw what effect it had last night, didn't we, in that penalty? So Jandra said their area for £38, which is good for a Wolfsburg game. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's all. No, Saturday was still cheap as well, isn't it, for the Tottenham game? So it's all good. Terry says, yeah, I made Robert jealous. Yeah, you did. You got away. So that was nice. So no, the tickets are good value, definitely. They are good value. So it's good stuff. It is good stuff. Wolfsburg are warming up a lot more vigorously now over on that far side. And we're having a little kickabout. I'll see if I can get out and see as well. Decisions like offside or whether a foul was committed inside or outside the penalty area will be recommended to the referee directly by the. But they're just telling us about VAR in a minute, which total waste of time because we know how rubbish it is anyway, don't we? So anyway, but Jandra says there Saturday I'll see above you. Oh, you're in the club? Yeah, you're in club, aren't you? Just above us, yeah. Be good from there, like. that could be good, couldn't it? So we'll see how that goes on Saturday. Assuming the game's on, actually, because obviously there's going to be a doubt about it now, isn't there, with tonight's game off against Chelsea. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I mean, I'll be absolutely devastated if they call this off now when we're here. We're here till Sunday, so they better not call it off. I'll definitely be having words if they do. But let's hope not. But the good thing is this game's going ahead tonight, and it's going to be epic. I know it's going to be a great game. This is really looking forward to it and see exactly what we can do in this competition still. We're outsiders to win it. I don't think there's any doubt about that, but there's no reason why we can't get through this tie. I don't think there's a lot to choose between us and Wolfsburg, I've got to be honest. And I think that it's going to be both legs are going to be tight, and it's just going to come down to one or two little moments here and there. And hopefully, we've got enough quality in the front three to win. And I think if we can get a lead tonight, if we can win this game tonight, get a lead, and then we can go over there and hopefully defend it and get through. But it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be tough. We've got about half an hour, just over half an hour to kick off. Terry says, "Are you going live at half time at the end of the game?" I might try to if I can. Seems to be getting a signal all right, so I might try and set a stream up actually, another one for the end of the game. Rajendra says, "Is it warm?" It's not too bad actually. It is quite warm. It is quite warm, yeah. I've got a big coat on, but I don't need it actually. I might take it off in a minute because it is warm. Robert says, "We're the only English hopes. Let's do this, girls, and thrash them." Well, I don't think we'll be able to thrash them. I think that's a bit optimistic, but I don't see any reason why we can't win. We can't win this leg, and hopefully, who knows? I'm still going to go 2-1. But you're right, Robert. We are the only English. Yeah, we are the only English side left in it, and hopefully, we'll still be the only English side left in it after next week as well. The girl's just getting a drink now, just in front of us. I'll see if I can get it on for you. I mean, if my battery wouldn't run out, I'd film the whole game, but I won't be able to. But hopefully you've seen little bits and pieces, which is good. Rajendra says we should thrash them 4-0. I don't know about 4-0. I think that's a little bit optimistic. But anyway, I would just be happy with any victory tonight to take over there. And if we do, who knows? It's set us up nicely. Obviously, if we can win by 2 or 3 goals, then you'd imagine that will put us through. But I say they did score 7 goals against Chelsea, didn't they, in the group stage? And they have beaten us every single time we've played them before. So
inside the stadium, and this is our big game that's coming up on Saturday. Big game at the Arsenal Stadium against a team you might have heard of called Tottenham.
Boo!
From all of you inside the stadium. So cast your eyes up towards the screens.
Something's going on in the stadium. Oh, they're doing a quiz. They're doing a quiz right up my seat.
So this is all about.
We need Amar.
Your opportunity to win VIP tickets.
Oh, we need Amar. He get all the questions right. What do we? Amar was here
on Saturday.
First of all, though, here,
I've got alongside me Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Nicole, you've been seen before on Sky Sports, BBC, and there's a lot of stuff for England football.
And Nicole from Sky Sports is wearing that new Stella McCartney top, which is awful. But anyway, I guess someone's got to wear it. I don't know if you can see that on the screen.
Yeah, so that is an outfit.
You might not be able to see it actually, but anyway. And Terry has gone 7-1, of course, as always, which is nice to see. Rajendra says it was a way that they scored beat Chelsea. Chelsea won at home. No, they didn't. They drew 3-3 at home. Chelsea did, and they lost 4-0 away. So they scored 7 goals in the 2 games. So you know, Chelsea don't concede many usually, do they? So we know they've got a threat. They've got the stump warming up just over there, including Nikita Paris, Jordan Nobbs, Tobin Heath, Jem Beattie, Frida Marnham and Simone Boy as well. They're your subs anyway for tonight's game.
So, let's get into this.
And they're doing a quiz now, so this could be quite exciting.
And also, tickets.
Oh, they're giving away these Stella McCartney tops. So I'm not going to get the answers right on purpose because I don't want one. You can keep it. Oh, here we go. The first question.
Contestants 1. What are your names, by the way?
Well, the first question is, which Swedish team... Oh, they took it off the screen now.
Right, are you ready? You nervous? Yeah. Right.
Now, the agenda says 5 subs, there's 7 subs. Oh, it's which Swedish team did Arsenal beat in the Champions League final in 2007? Wow. They've just won themselves a Stella McCartney top. That is 7 subs. You've got Williams, the goalkeeper, BT Nobbs, Marnham, Paris, Simone Boy, Wayne Roffer, and Tobin Heath. I don't know where Laura Wayne Roffer's gone, actually. She's not warming up with the subs over there. Oh, yes, she is. I've just seen her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, 7, yeah. Plus the goalkeeper. Who's not warming up with them, obviously. She's warming up on her own.
This is Sophia.
It was Umia, yeah, it was Umia, you're right.
This is not Sophia.
Oh, yeah, this is Yensa, because
Of course, it was Alex Scott who scored a winning goal, wasn't it? In the 92nd minute.
Sorry for catching you up.
A 92nd minute winner tonight would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Don't forget, if you are enjoying this, please give it a like as well. And Ryan says Juventus just gone 2-1 up in their match against Lyon.
Yes.
Oh, well, maybe Joe's going to get to the final this year. Who knows? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Imagine if we played them in the final. We played Joe in the final. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Obviously, it's their home ground as well, isn't it?
Arsene Wenger.
Oh my God! They just said it was Arsene Wenger. They only do it the Arsenal women when they won the Champions League.
Or C. Vic Akers.
Oh, please say Arsene Wenger.
That is a great decision.
Oh my God! What a question. Mikel Arteta was manager when Arsenal women won the Champions League in 2007. Yeah, that was a good.
This is Sophia.
Big Hackers. Yeah, of course it was Big Hackers. Everybody knows it was Big Hackers. Jandra says Alex Scott, Haaland girl. Yes. Oh, it's another good question now. Which German team did we play in the Champions League, everybody? That beat us 4-1. Hoffenheim. Yeah. I wonder when I can go and clip me Stella McCartney top.
That was straight off the cuff.
I'll just show some more of the players warming up.
Thank you. Love that. All your matches. I'm so excited.
Good stuff. Oh, there's another question.
Which player with 7 goals is Arsenal's leading?
Oh, who's leading scorer in this season's Champions League? Oh, who would that be, I wonder? Could it be Liv Niedermeyer, maybe? Or is that just a guess? Who do we think? Oh, they've got it right. What a surprise.
We've got you win tickets. 2 tickets for North London Derby.
A little kid just won tickets for Saturday's game. He's absolutely over the moon. What an absolute legend. Fantastic.
What's your name? Holly. You've got this, Holly. Yeah.
So they really don't want to keep them tops. No, they're just desperate to give them away. They've given away some tickets as well for Saturday's game. Oh, another question.
Okay, the team's name I'm probably about to butcher. FC Oskopets.
Oh, which country were Oskopets from that we played in the qualifiers? Belarus, Moldova, or Kazakhstan? Well, that's quite tricky, actually. I got a feeling it was Belarus. Or was it Moldova? It's not Kazakhstan, is it? Alright, let's see. Oh, it was Kazakhstan. I don't think it was Kazakhstan. I know it was played in Russia. Obviously, it wouldn't be played in Russia now, would it? Robert says, what sports media is covering the game? It's DAZN on YouTube. We've got the game live, all the Champions League games. So it is going to be live on YouTube. But I don't know what this lot are doing here. That's nothing to do with it. This is just some other kind of random stuff that they're doing at the minute. But anyway, people just won a load of prizes, so that's good. Some tickets and some nice, lovely Stella McCartney tops, so that's all good. So yeah, that was all good fun. And we've got now 25 minutes till the kickoff. Yeah, Terry says there, DAZN, yeah, that's what it's on YouTube. You can actually watch the whole game live on YouTube for free, which is pretty good. So you can stay with me for another, I'll probably stay for another 10 minutes or so. And then you can go over to DAZN and watch the game. And I will watch the game as well. And try and get some pictures and stuff as well later on as we go along, which should be good. Still not that many people in, actually. I'm sure it's going to fill up a bit more. We'll have to see. But yeah, I don't know. At the moment, it's probably about 2,000 in here at the minute. I think there'll be a load more coming now. So I'm hoping for like 10, 11,000. But we'll see. I know there's a lot more tickets sold for Saturday, so that should be a really big. I mean, what's the crowd like? Yeah, at the moment it's not that great, but it's still quite early days. I think it's going to end up 10,000 or more. It is only the East Stand that's open. But anyway, we've got just over 20 minutes till kick-off. Christopher's in the chat. He says, "Hi Richard, are you sitting in the same seat on Saturday? Because I've got seats at North Bank." I think we're like 2 seats further across. We're in the same row, the same block. But yeah, the North Bank's open on Saturday. Assuming the game goes ahead, of course, now, because there's some sort of doubt, isn't there? Regina said when I was there versus Chelsea, there was 12,000. Yeah, that's right. I think there was 14,000 against Barcelona, wasn't there, as well? So I'd imagine it'd be something like that, I would say. It may even be more. It may even be more, because of the Saturday game, the cheaper tickets, people might come to both games. So it might be not far off 20,000 be good. But I think if there was going to be that many, they would have opened another stand-up, personally. But if we get around 10,000, 12,000, that'd be great. I mean, it's great, isn't it, for the girls to be playing at the Emirates Stadium like this, and hopefully one day, a few years' time, they might be playing here in front of 40,000 fans every home game. That could be the future of women's football, hopefully. But we'll see. I'm sure the next few years are going to be interesting, aren't they, with the TV money now and all this other stuff going on. Regina says as well, no men's game. No, there isn't, no. I know there's international games at the weekend, but let's be honest, who's interested in international games, really, when you can watch a North London derby at the Emirates for a tenner? No-brainer, really, isn't it? Again, assuming it goes ahead. The players made a good warm-up, actually. Wolfsburg are still warming up as well over on the far side. But they're just firing crosses into the goalkeeper, really. Terry says, hope we get a good turnout tonight for the goals. Yeah, I think we will. There seem to be quite a lot of people milling around outside the stadium, so, you know, people are probably downstairs having a pie or something, aren't they, at the minute? But I'm sure that it will soon fill up a bit more. But there's a good view. There's a good viewing tonight, which will be good. And hopefully it'll be a decent atmosphere as well. Just hope the girls can rise to the occasion, you know, playing in this stadium and put in a great performance, and hopefully we can, I say, get a lead to take over there, because I think it would be difficult to win over there. So I think we need to get a result there. Regina says that Bayern Munich had a full stadium. Was that last night, was it? Because I don't know if it was at the Allianz Arena last night? I know Andreas was there, actually, wasn't he? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what stadium that was in. But anyway, obviously not going to be a full stadium here tonight, because only half the ground's even open. So, well, not even half, just one stand. And I think it's at the lower tier as well, actually. I don't even think it's any more than that. But I'd say 12,000 would be good, 10,000 would be good. We'll have to see. There's a bit of warm-up going on here, actually. If I turn this around, you might be able to see the warm-up. That's pretty good. Denver says, yeah, Allianz on Dazen. All right, yeah. I say Andreas was there last night, actually. So, and he's coming over to London, isn't he, on Friday for Saturday's game. So we're praying it's still on because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare. But we'll see what happens with that one. Literally, Lydia Williams is saving everything in the warm-up here. And Nikita Pace has just missed one for about 4 yards, which is a bit of a worry. Jen Beattie just scored in the warm-up. That was nice. So did Tobin Heath as well. Actually, I might take a walk down the front and I'm going to take a walk down the front and see if we can get some bit closer for you. We'll see if I can. I think you can see it when we get down here because that could be pretty cool. Let me just turn the camera on, so you might be able to look at a warm-up. Can you see that there? Is that better? They've moved over the other side of the pitch now, which is typical, isn't it? But yeah, that was all pretty cool. I'm going to go back to my seat now because I've just had enough of this. But that was pretty cool. They moved over the other side to start doing that, but anyway, never mind. So we're nearly 15 minutes from kick-off. Wolfsburg have gone back in actually, and we're going back in now as well. So the warm-up's finished. The girls are going back in. Robert says they're much better now. They've run down the other side. Yeah, there you go. What can you do? They go over away, they disappear on the other side of the pitch, but anyway, not to worry. Anyway, they've gone back in now anyway. Everyone's gone back in. There's not a lot going on at the minute. We will be getting ready for the teams coming out in about 10 minutes or so. The Champions League theme will be played, of course. Not been played at the Emirates for a knockout game for, 5-6 years. So that's going to be something a bit different, isn't it? Going to be good. Good look forward to this coming up in about 10 minutes' time when the teams come out. Chris said, yeah, close up. Yeah, it was. Then they went over the other side, didn't they? But never mind. Never mind. That is what it is, isn't it? But it's all good. It's all good stuff. So, Robert says there, have they got an under-18s girls team like the men? I don't know, actually. They've got a youth set up, so I'm assuming they'd have an under-18s team. I just don't know whether they play in competitive league or anything like that. I'm not sure if they do. But anyway, are they going to talk about VAR again now? Just, why not, really? Stephen says there, what's the score prediction? I'm going to go 2-1. What's your score prediction? I'm going 2-1. Let me know what you think. Baby says, do you have a programme? I don't actually. I didn't see anybody selling them, to be honest. I might try and see if I can get one afterwards. But I haven't got one. Maybe I need to get one, don't I? I don't know if someone might be walking around. I might get one at half time. But I didn't get one before, no. Which was a shame, really, because I should have done, shouldn't I? But anyway, not to worry. But no, I don't have one. But yeah, so VAR is going to be in use tonight, which is going to be interesting, isn't it, to say the least. Stephen's gone for a 3-1. Yeah, that'd be nice. 3-1 would be really good. Chris says, come on, you guys have a great time. Yeah, we're going to enjoy this, I'm sure. All give us your score predictions, actually. All you watching, let us know what your score predictions are. I'm going 2-1. Stephen's gone 3-1. Let me know what you think, what your score predictions are for this game. It's going to be a tight game. I'm not under any illusions that it won't be. But anyway, hopefully we come out on top. I'll take a 1-0, scrappy 1-0 I do. But a couple of goals would be really nice, wouldn't it? So we'll see what happens, and hopefully it'll be a good game. That's what we want to see. A few goals would be nice. But yeah, looking forward to the start now. We've got 12 minutes from kick-off. The ground's starting to fill up a bit more now. A few more coming in. I'm still not sure if it's as big a crowd as I was hoping, but anyway. Robert says there, I say 3.5 to 1. You can't go 3.5, can you? Christopher says 3-1 as well. So yeah, I mean, everyone's confident, which is good. I'm confident we can win. I'm not confident we'll score 3 goals against them. I know Chelsea did, but I don't know. I think it is going to be a very difficult game, isn't it? And we're going to have to keep Jill Ward quiet, aren't we? That's going to be the main thing. There is an under-18s academy team, under-16s. I don't know if they play in the league though. It says a WSL academy, so maybe they do. It'd be good if they do. I mean, they must play somewhere, must they? Because a few of them have come through and are playing in the first team now, aren't they? Lotta, Woober, obviously Leah Williamson. So, you know, we do have a youth academy, and they do quite well actually. So, oh yeah, it's a regional talent. That's what it is. That's where they get them from. From under 8 all the way up to under 16. So there's a lot about. There is a lot about, and obviously, you know, we've got a good academy system, haven't we, for the men and the women actually, and we can see what that's produced. You know, what's on the pitch for the men's team at the minute, what's coming through the women as well. I say there's 2 or 3 in the team already now, isn't there, that are playing regular, and there's 1 or 2 others as well. BB says, is Maria there? How is Maria? I've not seen her actually. She will be here, obviously. You'll hear her once shout, come on, you go soon, I'm sure. But I've not seen her, but I'm sure she'll be here. Obviously, she looked well, didn't she, when Andreas was with her? The other week, so I'm sure she's fine. But yeah, I'll look out for her, see if I can find her. Christmas said there, can you tell me why the game might be off on Saturday? Because Tottenham's game against Chelsea tonight was called off because of COVID. Spurs have got COVID in their camp, so are they still going to have COVID on Saturday? We don't know yet, do we? Hopefully not, because we want to hope that the game goes ahead. But at the moment, there's a slight doubt because of the COVID situation with Tottenham. So that's the reason why there's a doubt. I suppose we'll find out more in the next couple of days. But yeah, I'll be absolutely gutted if it's off. But if it is, something you can do is I'll just apply for a refund for the hotel and for the train and everything else, and I hope that we get it. But I've not seen Maria, but I'll look out for her. Might have to get a picture of her actually later on if she's up for it. But it's starting to fill up now actually. The atmosphere is starting to build. It's looking pretty good. It's starting to fill up. Yeah, there's a few more people coming in now. It's actually getting quite busy. It is getting quite busy. So I think it's going to be... Actually, I've just seen someone in front of me is wearing a new Stella McCartney top, guys. I knew someone would buy it. I knew somebody would. And they have. Someone's wearing it. Oh dear. Never mind. Robert says there, the work you do, you should be able to interview the player. Well, I'd love to do that after the game. I'll run down the front seat, they'll speak to me afterwards. That'd be good, wouldn't it? You know, when they walk around the pitch, maybe. I might, if I grab one on camera and get an interview with them, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But we'll see what happens. It is really starting to get busy now. I think we are going to see a big crowd, actually. I think the crowds are going to be a lot bigger than we anticipated. It is really starting to fill up. We are only 10 minutes away from kick-off as well, so it's all going to be good. I think we could end up with 20,000 or so. It's certainly getting busy now. It really is getting busy. So we shall see what happens. as we build up now. It's what, 10 minutes away, less than 10 minutes till kick off now. The teams will be coming out very, very shortly. And we will, of course, be hearing that Champions League theme played at the Emirates for the first time in a knockout stage game since 2017. That's a long time, isn't it? The agenda says that English FA don't allow compensation for training of girls if they sign for another team like they do with the men, so reduces another country. No, you're right, yeah, they don't. It's not the same, but I think that's going to change. And I honestly believe that within 5 years, the women's game is going to look very, very much like the men's game does, or maybe how the men's game did maybe 20 years ago when Sky first come in. London call it playing, so we know what that means. The teams are not going to be far away from coming out for this big Champions League quarter-final game between Arsenal women and Wolfsburg. Great song. And hope it's going to be a great game as well. But we shall see. And Munion's in the chat, how you doing? He says, yeah, it's tonight. Let's go, Gunners, indeed. Let's go. Let's get some goals tonight. That'll be so good, wouldn't it? But ultimately, have to get up and let people through. It's starting to fill up now. Yeah, I think it's going to be a decent crowd. You know, I think we might beat the Chelsea and Barcelona crowd. It is looking really busy. The atmosphere is building nicely. Is Rafa and Ford injured? They must be. I don't know actually. Yeah, Caitlin Ford's good. I don't know where she is actually. She's been playing well lately. So yeah, maybe she's ill or injured. Hopefully it's not COVID for them two. But Rafa was injured, wasn't she? She didn't play on the weekend. Well, on Friday, sorry. So maybe she's injured. And hopefully Caitlin can be back soon because she's been playing really well. And we know how good she is. So she's a big miss tonight, actually. I've forgotten about her, which I shouldn't have done, really, because of how well she's been playing, but I've kind of forgotten about her, really. But anyway, she's not playing tonight. Let's hope that we can get through anyway without her. Yeah, there's definitely more people coming in now. So we're building up to the kick-off. Christopher says there, come on you Gunners, indeed, come on you Gunners. That is what we want for tonight.
Right now, make some noise to see how excited you are for the Arsenal!
Starting to drum up a bit of atmosphere as well, which is good. And hopefully it'll be a great game. Champions League at the Emirates. We might be seeing a bit more of this next season with the men as well, perhaps, but they've got a bit of work to do. The women have done it, they're there. We're 6 minutes away from kick-off. It is going to be a great night, and I'm sure it is going to be a great atmosphere as well. We're really starting to build now as we head down towards the kick-off. 5 minutes to go until this Champions League quarter-final. Emerson, how you doing, Emerson? You all right? He says, what's the stadium looking crowd-wise? Yeah, it's starting to fill up now. I reckon there'll be at least 10,000 in, if not more. It's only the East Stand that's open, so everyone's quite congested in, so it's quite good. The atmosphere's all right, and I think it's going to be pretty good. So yeah, I reckon we'll have at least 10,000, maybe a bit more. Hopefully they'll announce the crowd before the end of the game, and we'll see. But yeah, it's looking pretty busy now. It was a bit slow getting going. I mean, we were in the ground quite early as well. But yeah, we'll see. I reckon about 10,000, which yeah, will be a good crowd. Even more on Saturday for the Spurs game because the North Bank's open as well, so it's going to be pretty decent. Agenda says it's chaos in the stand. Well, it's not chaos. It's just building up nicely. Actually, it really is. And the teams are going to be coming out actually very, very shortly. I'll probably stay live until the teams come out, just so you can experience that as well. I know there's quite a few people watching, so I want to stay with it until the teams come out at least, and then you can switch over to DAZN and watch the game. And I'll maybe see if I can get something set up for later on as well, maybe afterwards, at the end of the game when the players are walking around and stuff like that. We'll see how that goes. But there's... And Regenda says their latecomers are coming in the way of the early comers. Yeah, that always happens though, doesn't it? People like to leave it to the last minute. But there's a little bit of singing. Ever since the fans mixed together. I don't know if there's any German fans here actually. There may be one or two, but yeah, it's just everyone mixing together. I think it'll be the same for Tottenham at the weekend as well. The teams are coming out now actually. For this, I'll see if I can get that on camera for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Wolfsburg and the Arsenal.
Great stuff, great stuff. It's a slightly different theme for the women, unfortunately, but it's still good. Great stuff. Robert says, what's the team? It is Zinsberger in goal, Maritz, Rubenmoy, Williamson and Catley. Then it's Leah Walty and Kim Little in midfield, Miedemar in the number 10, and then it's Katie McCabe, Beth Mead and Stina Blackstenius. That is the team, which they're going to announce now actually.
3, Otto Rubenmoy. 6, Leah Williamson. Number 7, Steph Catley.
Right, I'm going to shut the stream down now because the game's about to start. I'll see if I can do something later on. Thank you all you guys for watching, and I will catch you very, very soon for the stream. I'll be doing a little bit of vlogging as well, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys very soon. Don't forget to give it a like as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you all very, very soon. Enjoy the game.
Tonight's officials, the referee.